The power of spiritual enlightenment. Author Shri Rajeev Thatte. We found from UDCT and MMS Finance from Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai. About the author. Shri Rajeev Thatte is a first generation entrepreneur. Started his pharmaceutical manufacturing unit in Mumbai in 1981, 44 years back. Shri Rajeev has manufactured coconut oil, refined coconut oil, spices, and Ayurvedic medicines for reputed brands in India. Simultaneously, he started writing in media and publications and became a popular author. Shri Rajeev started his Facebook pages and YouTube channel Enjoy Happiness. This has got over 1 lakh subscribers in last 1 year. Few years back, Shri Rajeev had a car accident leading to skull fracture, then epileptic fits, paralysis, and rectal cancer and tuberculosis. After so many calamities he had faced, he donated his kidney to his beloved wife Sandhya. In these ailments and sufferings, Shri Rajeev kept on moving on the path he had chosen with determination in his happy and cheerful life. Mr. Rajeev is now 67 years old and is moving all over the world, giving lectures, spreading love, kindness, happiness, and mindfulness in all the humanity.
Creative use of mind. Unlocking the potential of imagination. The human mind is an incredibly powerful tool, capable of shaping our reality, solving problems, and creating masterpieces. However, often we let our thoughts become fragmented and reactive, instead of harnessing their full creative potential. The creative use of the mind goes beyond just artistic endeavors. It involves tapping into the vast capabilities of the brain to innovate, imagine, and think outside the box. This creativity can lead to problem solving, new ideas, and breakthroughs in every aspect of life. What is creative use of the mind? At its core, creative use of the mind refers to engaging the cognitive processes in a way that generates new ideas, perspectives, or solutions. It involves imagination, the ability to visualize things that do not currently exist. Innovation, the capacity to transform ideas into practical, real-world applications. Problem solving, the process of coming up with novel solutions to challenges. Inspiration, drawing from a diverse range of sources, blending them, and seeing them from unique angles. Creativity is often associated with the arts, painting, music, writing, but in reality, it permeates every field of life, from science and technology to business and education. Key aspects of creative use of the mind. Open-mindedness. Creativity thrives when the mind is open to new possibilities. This means letting go of rigid thinking patterns and being willing to entertain new ideas, even those that seem unconventional at first. Open-mindedness invites unexpected solutions and allows for growth. Curiosity. A curious mind is constantly exploring, asking questions, and looking for answers. Curiosity fuels the desire to learn and uncover new knowledge, which often leads to creative insights. The more you seek knowledge, the more your mind has to draw upon when creating new ideas. Pattern recognition. Creative individuals often see patterns and connections between seemingly unrelated things. The mind can make leaps by combining various elements from different domains and synthesizing them into something entirely new. This is how innovation happens, by recognizing and linking patterns from various fields and experiences. Mindfulness and presence. Creative thinking flourishes when the mind is present. In the rush of daily life, we often miss out on moments of insight because our minds are cluttered with distractions. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and focused breathing, help clear mental fog and create space for fresh ideas to arise. Divergent thinking. Divergent thinking is the ability to generate many different ideas in response to an open-ended question or problem. This is in contrast to convergent thinking, which focuses on finding one correct solution. By allowing the mind to wander and explore various possibilities, divergent thinking taps into creativity and produces a wide range of potential ideas. Flow state. Flow is the optimal state of mind when a person is fully immersed in an activity, losing track of time and external distractions. When in flow, the mind operates at its most creative and efficient. Achieving flow requires focus, passion, and the right level of challenge. In this state, new ideas often emerge effortlessly. Ways to enhance the creative use of the mind. Brainstorming. One of the simplest yet most effective techniques for harnessing creativity is brainstorming. This involves writing down all ideas, no matter how wild or impractical they seem. The goal is to flood the mind with possibilities, free from judgment or limitations. Journaling. Writing down thoughts and reflections can help clear the mind and open up space for creative thinking. Journaling provides an opportunity to process ideas, emotions, and experiences, often leading to unexpected insights. Cross-disciplinary learning. Exploring fields outside of your primary area of expertise can significantly enhance creativity. For instance, a scientist studying art, a writer learning coding, or a business professional reading philosophy. By engaging with diverse subjects, you encourage the brain to make cross-disciplinary connections that lead to creative breakthroughs. Visualization. Creative individuals often use mental imagery or visualization as a tool for creation. Whether you're an artist envisioning a painting or a business leader planning the next big move, visualizing a concept allows your mind to refine and deepen its understanding. Rest and reflection. Sometimes, creativity emerges when the mind is at rest. The best ideas often come during moments of relaxation, such as in the shower, before bed, or while walking in nature. These moments of stillness allow the subconscious to work on problems and generate insights. Embrace failure. Creativity is a process of trial and error. The fear of failure often inhibits creative thought, as we are too afraid of making mistakes. In reality, failure is often an essential step in the creative process. Each failure provides valuable feedback that brings you closer to a solution. Examples of creative minds shaping the world. Albert Einstein. Known for his theory of relativity, Einstein's creative use of his mind led to one of the most revolutionary concepts in physics. His ability to think beyond the established scientific principles of his time was crucial in his success. Leonardo da Vinci. A true Renaissance man, da Vinci combined art, science, and engineering. His creativity was not confined to one area. His mind wandered freely between disciplines, allowing him to invent flying machines, create masterpieces like the Mona Lisa, and make discoveries in anatomy. Steve Jobs. The co-founder of Apple, Jobs was a visionary whose creative thinking disrupted the tech world. He was able to see beyond the existing limitations of technology, focusing on creating products that blended innovation, simplicity, and design. Maya Angelou. Through her writing and poetry, Maya Angelou used her mind creatively to articulate the human experience. Her words continue to inspire generations, showing how the power of language can be transformative. Conclusion: unlocking the creative potential of the mind. The creative use of the mind is an essential tool for growth, success, and innovation in all aspects of life. It is not just for artists or inventors, it is for anyone who seeks to think differently, solve problems, and enhance the world around them. By fostering curiosity, openness, mindfulness, and a willingness to embrace failure, you can unlock the creative potential that lies dormant within. The mind is a limitless tool. Use it creatively, and it can take you places you never thought possible. The art of listening. A powerful skill for connection and growth. Listening is one of the most powerful yet often overlooked skills that we can cultivate in our personal and professional lives. In a world where communication is often fast-paced and distractions are abundant, the ability to listen deeply has become a rare and invaluable art. But what does it mean to truly listen? And why is it so important? What is the art of listening? At its core, listening is more than just hearing words. It is the ability to understand, absorb, and respond to what others are saying with empathy, attentiveness, and respect. The art of listening involves being fully present in the moment, setting aside distractions, and engaging with the speaker in a meaningful way. It requires both active and passive skills, creating a space for the speaker to feel heard, understood, and valued. Listening is an intentional process that goes beyond just the act of hearing. It is about connecting with the speaker's emotions, thoughts, and intentions, and responding appropriately. The goal is not only to comprehend the message but to build rapport and deepen relationships. Why is the art of listening important? Building stronger relationships. Listening is the foundation of healthy relationships, whether personal or professional. When you listen attentively to someone, it fosters trust and creates a sense of validation. People feel respected and understood, which strengthens bonds and fosters goodwill. Enhancing communication. Effective communication is a two-way process, and listening is just as important as speaking. Without good listening, misunderstandings can arise, leading to confusion and frustration. By truly listening, you ensure that your responses are more thoughtful and relevant. Empathy and understanding. Listening with empathy is key to understanding the perspectives of others. When we listen from a place of openness, we can better appreciate the emotions and experiences that inform their words. This leads to deeper compassion and a greater sense of connection. Problem solving and conflict resolution. Listening is crucial for resolving conflicts and finding solutions. When you listen to both sides of a disagreement, you gather all the necessary information to make an informed decision. Moreover, being heard can de-escalate emotional tensions and open the door to compromise. Learning and personal growth. Listening actively helps you learn from others. Whether it's a mentor offering advice or a colleague sharing their expertise, listening enables you to absorb new ideas and expand your knowledge. Additionally, the art of listening encourages self-awareness and introspection, promoting personal growth. The elements of effective listening. Active listening. Active listening involves giving the speaker your full attention. It requires you to engage mentally and physically by focusing on the words, tone, and body language of the speaker. Active listening also involves offering feedback by nodding, making eye contact, and asking clarifying questions. Nonverbal cues. Listening is not just about words, it's also about nonverbal communication. Pay attention to the speaker's facial expressions, gestures, and body language. These cues can reveal underlying emotions or intentions that might not be explicitly stated. Avoiding interruptions. One of the most common barriers to good listening is interrupting. When you interrupt, it shows that you're more focused on responding than understanding. Allow the speaker to finish their thoughts before offering your input. This shows respect and encourages an open exchange of ideas. Empathetic listening. Empathetic listening goes beyond hearing the words. It involves connecting with the speaker's emotional state. By listening with empathy, you show that you care about their feelings and experiences, which builds rapport and trust. Empathy involves feeling what the other person is feeling and validating their emotions. Suspending judgment. Listening without judgment means approaching a conversation with an open mind. Resist the urge to evaluate, criticize, or form conclusions before fully understanding the speaker's message. By doing so, you create an environment where open, honest communication can thrive. Common barriers to effective listening. Distractions. External distractions, like background noise, phones, or technology, can interfere with your ability to listen attentively. Minimizing these distractions and creating an environment conducive to listening can help you stay focused. Prejudices and biases. Our personal beliefs and biases can cloud our ability to listen objectively. When we approach a conversation with preconceived judgments, we may selectively hear only the information that aligns with our views, missing out on important insights. Emotional responses. Sometimes, our emotions can prevent us from truly listening. If we feel angry, defensive, or overwhelmed, it can be difficult to hear what the other person is saying with an open mind. Managing your emotions during a conversation helps improve your ability to listen effectively. Thinking ahead. Many people listen with the intention of responding rather than truly understanding. This is known as thinking ahead, where we are focused on our next words rather than the current conversation. This interrupts the flow of communication and can result in misunderstandings. Tips for mastering the art of listening. Give your full attention. Put away distractions and focus solely on the speaker. Avoid multitasking or thinking about your response while they are talking. Show the speaker that they have your undivided attention. Ask open-ended questions. Ask questions that encourage the speaker to elaborate on their thoughts. This not only helps you understand them better, but also demonstrates that you are genuinely interested in their message. Reflect and paraphrase. After the speaker has finished a point, try reflecting back what you've heard to confirm understanding. For example, so what you're saying is, this technique shows that you're actively processing the information and encourages further discussion. Be patient. Listening requires patience. Sometimes, the speaker may need time to collect their thoughts or express their emotions. Give them space to speak without rushing or finishing their sentences for them. Practice empathy. Put yourself in the speaker's shoes and try to understand their emotions and perspectives. When you approach listening with empathy, you create a stronger bond and foster a deeper connection. Conclusion: the transformative power of listening. The art of listening is a transformative skill that can enhance your relationships, foster understanding, and open the door to new learning opportunities. By practicing active listening, being empathetic, and suspending judgment, you can unlock the full potential of your interactions with others. Listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about connecting with the person, understanding their emotions, and fostering deeper, more meaningful communication. So, the next time you have a conversation, remember, listening is not just an art, it is a powerful tool for building stronger connections and enhancing your own personal growth. Portals into the unmanifested. The unmanifested is a term often used to describe the formless, timeless, and infinite dimension of existence that lies beyond the physical world. It is the source of all creation, the pure being that transcends thought, space, and time. Accessing the unmanifested allows us to connect with the deepest reality of who we are, beyond the distractions and illusions of the material world. To reach this state, one must become aware of certain portals or pathways that lead us to this profound dimension of consciousness. What is the unmanifested? The unmanifested represents the essence of life that is beyond form. It is the timeless state of pure consciousness, what many spiritual traditions might call God, Source, or the Eternal. Unlike the physical and mental world, which is subject to constant change, the unmanifested is unchanging, eternal, and ever-present. It is the realm of stillness, peace, and infinite potential. Portals to the unmanifested. Portals to the unmanifested are those moments or practices that allow us to transcend the mind and connect with the deeper reality of our being. These portals are always accessible, but they require presence and awareness to be recognized. Here are some of the key portals. The present moment. The now is the most direct portal to the unmanifested. By fully immersing yourself in the present moment, without clinging to the past or worrying about the future, you step out of the constraints of psychological time and into the timeless dimension of being. In the now, the mind's chatter dissolves, and you experience the stillness and peace of pure consciousness. The silence between thoughts. Thoughts often dominate our awareness, creating a constant narrative in our minds. However, between two thoughts, there is a moment of silence, a gap where the mind pauses. This silence is a portal to the unmanifested. By becoming aware of these gaps, you can begin to experience the stillness that lies beyond mental noise. Awareness of the inner body. Shifting your attention inward to your body's energy field can connect you to the unmanifested. This practice involves becoming deeply aware of the aliveness within your body, feeling the subtle energy that animates you. This awareness grounds you in the present moment and creates a bridge to the formless dimension of being. Deep listening. Truly listening to the sounds around you, not with the intention of labeling or interpreting them but simply experiencing them as they are, can lead you to stillness. In the act of deep listening, the mind becomes quiet, and you enter a state of presence where the unmanifested can be felt. Surrender to the now. Resistance to what is creates suffering and strengthens the ego. Surrendering to the present moment, accepting life as it unfolds, dissolves the barriers between you and the unmanifested. In surrender, you align with the flow of life and allow the deeper intelligence of the unmanifested to guide you. Through pain or loss. Pain and suffering, when faced with full awareness, can act as portals to the unmanifested. When life's challenges strip away the illusions of control and ego, they reveal the deeper truth of existence. In moments of deep suffering, many people experience a spiritual awakening or a profound connection to the formless. Space and stillness. Paying attention to space, whether it's the physical space around objects, the silence between sounds, or the stillness of the night, can connect you to the unmanifested. Space and stillness are not empty. They are alive with presence and are direct expressions of the formless dimension. What happens when you access the unmanifested? When you connect with the unmanifested, you experience a deep sense of peace, stillness, and freedom. The ego and its attachments lose their grip, and you become rooted in your true essence. This connection brings about inner peace. The constant striving and resistance of the mind dissolve, leaving you with a profound sense of calm and contentment. Freedom from fear. Fear is a product of the mind and the ego's attachment to form. In the unmanifested, fear ceases to exist because you are no longer identified with the transient aspects of life. Heightened awareness. You become more present, more aware of the interconnectedness of all life, and more attuned to the subtle energy of existence. Alignment with the flow of life. By accessing the unmanifested, you align with the natural flow of the universe, allowing life to unfold with greater ease and grace. Conclusion. The portals into the unmanifested are always available to us, waiting for us to step beyond the illusions of the mind and form. By embracing the present moment, becoming aware of stillness and silence, and surrendering to life as it is, we can access this deeper dimension of being. In the unmanifested, we discover the eternal truth of who we are and the boundless joy and peace that come with living in harmony with the essence of life. Going deeply into the body. Going deeply into the body is a transformative practice that connects you to your inner essence and the present moment. It involves shifting your attention inward, away from the distractions of the external world and the endless chatter of the mind, to focus on the subtle energy field within your body. This awareness anchors you in the now, and opens the doorway to inner peace, clarity, and spiritual awakening. Why go deeply into the body? The body is not just a physical entity, it is an access point to the deeper dimension of your being. By bringing awareness to the body, you create a bridge between the form, your physical self, and the formless, your true essence. This practice has several benefits. Presence. Focusing on the body takes your attention out of the past and future, bringing you into the present moment where life truly exists. Stress reduction. Awareness of the body can help dissolve tension, stress, and anxiety stored within it. Emotional healing. Many emotions and traumas are stored as energy in the body. By going deeply into the body, you can release these blockages and heal emotional wounds. Spiritual connection. The body serves as a portal to the unmanifested, the infinite, eternal aspect of existence. By connecting with your body, you connect with the source of life itself. How to go deeply into the body. The practice of going deeply into the body is simple but requires consistency and patience. Here's how you can do it. Shift your attention inward. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Begin to direct your attention inward, away from the external world. Focus on your body and the sensations within it. Feel the inner energy field. Start by feeling the energy in your hands. Can you sense a subtle aliveness, warmth, or tingling? Gradually expand your awareness to other parts of your body, your arms, feet, chest, abdomen, and so on, until you feel the energy of your entire body. Be fully present. As you tune into your body, let go of any thoughts about the past or future. Stay present with whatever you feel, without judgment or resistance. Even if you encounter discomfort or tension, simply observe it with awareness. Breathe consciously. Use your breath to deepen your connection to the body. Feel your breath as it flows in and out. Notice how it creates a rhythm that anchors you in the present moment. Observe without judgment. As you explore your inner body, you may encounter areas of tension or emotional blockages. Rather than trying to change or fix them, simply observe them with acceptance. Awareness itself has the power to bring healing and transformation. Practice regularly. Set aside a few minutes each day to practice going deeply into your body. Over time, this awareness will become more natural, and you'll find yourself more present and connected throughout your day. Benefits of going deeply into the body. Inner peace. When you are deeply connected to your body, the incessant noise of the mind quiets down, and you experience a profound sense of peace. Increased vitality. Awareness of your body's energy field revitalizes your life force and boosts your overall well-being. Emotional balance. By bringing awareness to emotions stored in the body, you can release them and achieve emotional harmony. Spiritual awakening. The body becomes a portal to the unmanifested, helping you realize your true nature as pure consciousness. The body as a sacred gateway. Your body is more than just a physical vessel, it is a sacred gateway to deeper dimensions of existence. It is always present, always alive, and always available as a tool for grounding yourself in the now. By going deeply into the body, you dissolve the illusion of separateness and reconnect with the universal life force that sustains all of creation. Conclusion. Going deeply into the body is a profound practice that opens the doorway to inner peace, healing, and spiritual awakening. It is an act of coming home, to the present moment, to your essence, and to the infinite life force that animates you. Through this practice, you move beyond the mind's illusions and into the timeless reality of being. The journey inward is, ultimately, the journey back to yourself.